going on, Roy?
Chilling as always. Welcome to Random Ingredient Bureau, RIB as we like to call it. You got Mark waving high over there, sitting on the opposite side. Yeah, what determines whether you sit on the right or the left bleacher seat?
I change it up, man. It depends. I sit on 3 and I sit on 4. It just depends.
All right. Okay. Cool. Are these family pavilion seats?
Yes, they are. So there's supposed to be no drinking and no foul language.
No foul language. Okay. All right. But anything else is totally fine.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. Now, last week, this is part of what I consider now a 2-part episode. Ooh. Okay. We didn't say to be continued at the end of the last one, but this is in continuation of the last episode that we did regarding cereal, which is our random food.
You're gonna eat more food and not share with me?
What I'm doing is I'm opening up that wound as much as I can and then pouring salt on it is what I'm trying to do.
I got you. Okay. All right.
All right. So last week I did a lot of sugary cereals. Like I had Trix, Frosted Flakes. What was the other? Golden Grams, Cookie Crisp, and Cheerios. That was like the only kind of healthy kind of cereal of the bunch. So because I felt a little guilty eating all those, because I haven't eaten those kind of cereals, those sugary cereals, in I don't know how long, any of those cereals that I just mentioned. I figured, you know what, let's turn around and let's do something healthy. And let's this time go to these cereals that as a kid, you did
not want to eat. Okay.
This is something that maybe your grandparents or your older aunts and uncles, maybe your parents maybe ate, but that as a kid you were like, I don't even want to look at that. Like garlic. All right.
All right.
So we're going the healthy route this time. All right. So the first thing you think of. Some people don't call this a cereal. I don't think. Now, what do you think? You said you had granola. I think that's probably as healthy as you've gotten in terms of cereals. All right.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I gravitate towards now. It's just but I mean, like anything bran is kind of I don't know. Like so, like older people cereal would be like the Cheerios, the bran stuff. Granola, stuff like that.
Right. Okay, well, let's start off now. Some people maybe not consider this cereal, but it is a breakfast item, and that is Quaker Oats, ladies and gentlemen. This is oatmeal, okay? I mean, it's as old-fashioned as you can get in terms of breakfast items.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much anywhere. Now, Mark, do you like your oatmeal lumpy?
Yes, I do like it. Like Shock G likes it. I'm sorry, Humpty likes it. Yes, I do.
Humpty likes it. Okay, all right. Not Lumpy Rutherford, by the way. That's Leave It to Beaver.
That's the Beaver. The Leave It to Beaver.
Old school. All right. So oatmeal, I do like it a little bit. Now, oatmeal is one of those things where if you don't cook it right. I mean, I like to microwave my stuff. I don't boil it in a pot like some people do. But my goal here is to have these cereals without any flavor enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
So none of these have the added berries. They have the healthy with the berries that they add in it.
Right.
The almonds and the honey flavor that they add to it. The little sweetness that makes it, a little bit bearable.
Right.
None of this, except for this one. I did put a little bit of honey in here.
Okay.
Just raw honey, just to make it a little bit bearable.
I used to do it with butter and brown sugar. That's what I used to do with my oatmeal.
Would you still do it today?
Butter and brown sugar? Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit of maybe. But
okay.
I mean, I when I was younger, what we used to do is we had those packets that had everything pre-mixed in there, like they had little bits of peaches, which I didn't like that one, but everything else was good, like the apple cinnamon, brown sugar, all that stuff, and they were like individual packets of oatmeal.
Yeah, which, as I said, they actually said that's works for you then because it's got all the added sweeteners and the dry fruits and all that stuff. Oatmeal, I've been lately because I've been trying to eat right, with the exception of last week. Oatmeal has been kind of my go-to.
Okay.
And I don't mind it. I mean, there have been stretches where I actually ate it almost every day for breakfast. But I would have to have it with like some honey and some cinnamon in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to boost it up a little bit.
Right. And you can see I'm still chewing right now, which means I think I undercooked it a little bit. I just put a little water there. I've been put it in the microwave along with some honey. So, all right. So, next cereal you mentioned in this little healthy cereal binge that I'm about to do. You mentioned bran. Now there's Raisin Bran, of course, but I skipped that because it got the raisins. It's got it's got the sugary item in there.
Right.
This is just all bran.
Okay, so I'm not as jealous of you in this episode eating this stuff than I was when you're eating pizza and you're eating,
Don't lie. You want to be here. I know. I could see it in your eyes. I could see the saliva coming down the corners of your mouth right now. Or do you? Okay. So all bran, original R bran, 44% daily fiber, 12 grams of fiber, wheat bran cereal. It's high fiber. As I look at the ingredients, wheat bran, there is a little sugar in there.
Ooh. I thought it was all bran. Wait a second.
Yeah, what the hell is that? What kind of sham is this? Malt flavor, Mickey's, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I love Mickey's.
Yeah, and then contains 2% or less of salt. And then it's got vitamins and minerals and all that stuff. But the ingredients, just those material. Wheat bran, sugar, malt flavor, and 2% or less of salt. All right?
All right.
So wheat bran, oh man. I think my grandfather or my mom, my late mom, when she was on a health kick, she bought all bran. And, when I wanted to put the Cookie Crisp in the cart, said, nope, we're going to eat this. Okay, so there, you see, it looks like hamster feed.
It looks like, it looks like feed of some sort.
Yeah, it's like something you'd feed your rabbit or a hamster or something like that. I'm going to try this by itself. I'll put a little pinch like some chew or something like that.
Like some Big League Chew. Do you feel like a guinea pig or a gerbil or a hamster?
I actually do. Matter of fact, the chewing motion, I think, does it. Let's add a little milk and just have this with almond milk, as I did last week.
Let's put 4 scoops of ice cream on that and.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Mark has this thing of trying to get me to whatever I'm eating to make it come out of my nose or make me spit it out, laughing.
It's a good day or a good night if I can make that happen. So yeah.
Yeah. I will say, as you grow as an adult, your taste palette kind of broadens a little bit. And as a kid, all you wanted was the sweet stuff.
Right.
Before, I used to get a lot of, what do you call those? Those oat bran muffins with the raisins in it.
Yeah.
Raisin oat bran muffins.
Yeah.
And it's basically just kind of reminds me of the oat bran muffins.
Okay.
Without the raisins and not as sweet.
Okay.
So it's not horrible.
Okay.
Would I eat it? It would probably be like a real small bowl of it. Maybe a little bit more than what I just poured.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I liked corn bran when I was a kid. I'd eat that corn bran, but they weren't like little. It was like almost like puffs. And I actually like that, but I don't know about that all bran stuff. I don't know, man.
It's actually not that bad. Now tomorrow, I'm going to clear myself up real quick. Just going to clear out the insides.
With the bran.
Having that bran go through me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Don't you wish you were eating right now? Okay. Next, this was this was kind of, I guess, in the health food or in the health cereal because it's I saw it peak,
so I know what you're going to do. So yes, it was.
Okay.
the marketing.
Because what they're doing right now with the cereal aisles now is they're kind of, I guess they're kind of sectioning them off by like the healthy cereals and then like the sweeter cereals, which of course it takes up most of the cereal aisle, and they do it by brand, like Kellogg's, Post, and General Mills and all that stuff. But you probably saw it already. But Special K, have you tried Special
yes.
K? Have you done Special? You have done Special K? I've never eaten it.
I've eaten it before, but it is marketed as kind of like a healthy alternative. There was like a lot of like, it was like ladies like, on a diet, and I remember those commercials. Kind of like
because wasn't this like someone's a leg or something like that?
Yeah,
the K and the Special K or something like that.
Special K.
Okay, so this it's kind of, what does it say? Special K original toasted rice cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Toasted rice cereal. Now what is it? Rice, wheat gluten, sugar again, defatted wheat germ, as opposed to the fatted.
Yes. Defatted.
Contains 2% or less of salt, and then our favorite malt flavor. All right. So this, there it is, right there.
They're like flakes, right?
Cornflakes. It's like cornflakes.
Yeah.
It's like a flattened out Rice Krispie, basically.
Okay, so it doesn't snap, crackle, or pop.
Hold on. Actually, it kind of does. I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on. Oh, you can't hear it.
Cannot hear.
Yeah, it's hard. It's not as loud as the Rice Krispies, but I heard the initial pour of the milk. There was a little bit of crackling, not popping, but crackling, and a bit of snapping.
All right, let's see if you like this Special K.
Basically, yeah, just like Rice Krispies, but just imagine flattened out Rice Krispies. And I have never tried Special K before.
Yeah.
And all brand I haven't tasted since I was like a real little kid, a grade school kid. And oatmeal, I've been doing for a little bit. But I can do Special K, not every day, but, it's not horrible.
It's like less fun Rice Krispies.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But good. I thought it was going to be a little bit more healthy tasting, like the All Brand. Like All Brand, when you eat All Brand, I felt like, I felt like somebody. Oh, you're healthy now. Oh, I felt good because I'm eating All Brand. Oh, I'm healthy now. But yeah, I could see myself eating this.
Okay.
I'm going to cut this out in the edit. So
I'm just saying, okay, Special K and All Brand. Wait, but if you do, if I get you to spit it out, you ain't cutting that out.
No. All right, rejoin here.
All right.
Okay, 2 more.
Okay. Was it special? Was that Special K? Was it special? Nah.
It wasn't specially tasting, but I'd eat it.
Okay.
I'll get it. If I had a choice between oatmeal, All Brand, and Special K, I'd go Special K. Yep. Okay. So, what do you think of when I say Bruce Jenner?
Well, that would be the Wheaties.
Yes. Bruce Jenner now, Kendall Jenner.
Yes.
But, of course, the breakfast of champions, Wheaties, and of course, whoever the big superstar sports celebrity or sports star that's big usually gets their picture on the Wheaties box. In this case, right, this one particular one is Serena Williams, great tennis player. I have never eaten Wheaties. How?
Really?
When now?
Okay.
Now. How many times have you eaten Wheaties? Were you a regular?
When I was younger, I'd eat it every once in a while. It's you'll know the taste. You'll know the taste when you try it.
Okay. Now there's just like a Special K with the berries. Wheaties also has like they add some additives in there to make it a little bit more bearable and all that stuff and what have you. So that, but just like I think Michael Jordan was on the Wheaties box.
Yeah, I had that Wheaties box. Yeah.
So Michael Jordan. Okay, have you opened it?
Oh yeah, I ate it a long time ago, man. I ate that like a long time.
Did you keep the box though?
You know, I did for a while. I don't know where any of that stuff is, but.
Oh, okay. All right. So Wheaties. This is my first time trying Wheaties, believe it or not. So let's give it a little taste here. Okay. I feel like running a decathlon right now. Playing some tennis.
Yes.
Dunking from the free throw line.
Do it. Yeah, you're a winner now. You had Wheaties for the first time.
Do you remember any other than the ones that we've just mentioned? Bruce Jenner, Serena Williams, Michael Jordan. Who else do you remember?
I mean, wasn't like Wayne Gretzky on the front? Wasn't like, didn't they have like, stuff, the hot athlete of the time, and they were trying to get as many multiple sport, but yeah, those are the big ones that I remember.
So Julian Tavares was not on the box.
Oh no, he was not. Yeah. No.
Felix Rodriguez, or as we call him, P-Rod.
No, not.
He was not on.
Those guys needed to eat more Wheaties, I think.
Ronaldo Nehemiah. No,
not on the Wheaties box that I remember.
That's the subject of another RIB, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Okay, last one.
Yes.
Now, another cereal, a healthy cereal that I have never tried before.
Okay.
But you hear things about it, and not that it sparked my curiosity. Well, actually it has, but I never got around to ever buying this cereal, even with the reputation that it has. And I'm talking about grape nuts. Now,
yeah. Okay, I'm interested to see what you think. Yes, I'm interested to see what you think about grape nuts.
Okay, now grape nuts, from what I've heard, is a very hard cereal. Is this correct?
Yes.
So is it now like hard in terms of what, like rocks or what?
No, I mean, like, it's like, when I remember it was like gravel, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you scrape up some of that asphalt that's broken up off the street and you put it in a bowl and put some milk on it. Okay. That's grape nuts.
Now, I will say this, like the all brand, here's the box to the all brand, here's the box to the grape nuts. Okay, a little bit smaller. The grape nuts is a little bit smaller. It's, I'd say grape nuts is width-wise just a little bit thicker, but not
what's heavier?
It's heavy.
Yes.
This
it's bits of concrete, Roy. That's why.
This is heavy, dude. I've never, man, I wouldn't have thought when I picked it up at the store. I almost dropped it because it's like, I mean, not heavy in terms, but like heavy for it, for what So, all right. So just a little shot there.
All right, let's see what you think, man. I'm curious.
All right, so let's have this raw by itself. Okay, now grape nuts. Here you go. A little, as you can see there, it is pretty much a pebble. Okay, I was expecting something maybe a little bit harder.
Okay, and maybe they learned. Maybe they learned from their mistakes. When people had big, huge dentist bills, they were like, you know what, we got to make this.
All the chipped teeth, the chipped tooth teeth. That people were experiencing with grape nuts. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna see.
That was just one little bit, but let's have like a whole spoonful. Excuse me.
How's that blacktop taste?
Shut up.
Tastes like the playground.
Okay. So. Once again, I thought it was going to be, I guess because I haven't had it in a while, and then all those years of not having it, that kind of mindset or that myth just kind of gets a little
disgusting. It's like really bad.
Right. But especially like how hard it was, because I was really expecting something harder. It's really not that bad. in
Okay,
terms
they
of
must have done something because I remember, like, granola would be hard. Grape nuts was harder than that.
So. Yeah, so granola, I guess because it has the sugar and all that stuff, and the stuff that kind of binds it together, makes it hard and crunchy. This is either just a step below the grit or like the crunch of granola. So not as bad. Now, excuse me, got some down the wrong pipe. Damn you, Mark. I know me now because if I had not a whole bowl of this, not a whole bowl because even because this is the small bowl. Even a small bowl like this, I don't think I'd be able to finish grape nuts this full.
You need to put like yogurt in there or something. You know what I mean? You could top that off with some grape nuts. You know what I mean? Like you don't do the whole,
Yeah. I would just imagine my jaw just getting sore just eating this.
Like you're a competitive eater or something.
Right. Like Doritos back in the days when I used to scarf down a whole bag of Doritos, my jaw would hurt because that constant crunch and all that stuff. Crunch, and it would be sore. And I could picture my jaw being this sore, like that sore.
I got an idea. Competitive eater challenge with grape nuts. That's what we're gonna make them do. Forget the hot dog eating stuff. It's just who can eat 2.5 bowls of grape nuts.
Right. Exactly. No.
You got guys tapping out. They're like, I'm done.
As much as you can, but man, like I said, I never thought that the box would be that heavy. I mean, it's like. Gosh, the net weight on this is 1 pound and 13 ounces.
Yeah.
But it's like real surprisingly heavy.
It's sidewalk, man. That's what it is, dude. It's.
That's right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around the block like this, just so I don't have weights, and then switch it up like this.
What you can do is if you see any potholes, just get a little bit of like water and you can just mix it up and mash it and fill a hole.
Yeah. It'll mix it right up. Just like how they, I see those ones where they do it with ramen. They like fix up a thing.
Fix stuff with ramen, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Fix stuff with grape nuts.
Yeah. So grape nuts, I would say grape nuts, is not as bad as I thought it was. If I were to rank it, once again, we had oatmeal, Special K, all brand Wheaties, and grape nuts. I would, in terms of what I would grab first, if I had the choice of 3, Special K first, and then I would go. Let's see. Second place would be. I would say grape nuts would be second.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
And is there any grape in that? Is there any grape in the grape nuts?
No, I don't taste it. White or I'm sorry, green or purple grapes. I just don't. Red grapes, whatever it is. I don't. I don't know if it's a Shiraz or whatever it's called.
What variety of grape that? Yeah.
Right. I think it's more of a Merlot kind of thing. Maybe or what do you call that? The sweet one, the Zinfandel or whatever it's called. No, but yeah, I guess in order of preference, just from the 5 that I would go Special K, grape nuts, and then I would say all brand Wheaties and oatmeal.
All brand over Wheaties? I
would have to say so. Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
I guess because my palate, my taste palate is.
That's cool. Maybe I have to give it all brand a try again.
Accepted all brand. Now I don't recommend. That's just me. Okay, I'm not recommending this. I would say try it, but if you want to spend that much, this is probably the second heaviest out of in terms of weight. It's grape nuts, and then the all brand comes in at second heaviest. So you get a lot of all brand for what you're spending money on. So if you think you can finish it, go ahead. I think I probably can. It's going to take me a while to do it, but yeah. That's it right there. So I've kind of reversed the sweetness of last week and went healthy, and I think I've balanced myself out. I just burped. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I just burped a little bit as I talked. I'm sorry.
Was that grape nuts or was that all brand?
I think that was the Quaker Oats talking right there, clearing up it's clearing up all that bad bacteria in the gut and just burping it out.
Next time you're gonna try muesli and flax something.
Muesli? I thought it was Mucilix. I don't know.
It wasn't Mucilix. Yeah.
Muesli. Well, anyway, there you go. That's kind of like my how I rate the at least the healthy cereals that I've chosen. Let me know out of those 5. Once again, oatmeal, grape nuts, Wheaties, all brand, Special K. What would be your favorite out of those 5? I'm not going to ask you for your choice, but if you want to suggest a cereal, I will try it. I'm just not going to try it right now because I have enough cereal to last me probably about a month. With last week's cereal trial and this week's. But would love to hear your comments down below. And once again, this is fun. I like to once again kind of do random stuff that we kind of do. I told Mark for tonight, just think about cereal, but I didn't tell him what I was going to do. So I wanted to.
If it involved me eating all brand, I'm like, let's do another show. So.
Whoa. Okay, but so now you're going to have to think of something some 5 things that you've always wanted to try or from your childhood and stuff like that.
I'll do it.
And we'll go from there. All right. Cool. All right. In the meantime, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, comments, criticisms, suggestions down below in the box in the comment section. And we hope to see you guys for the next episode of Random Ingredient Bureau.
Thanks for watching.